The latest Scream movie is set right here in New York City.
And the Big Apple is featured in the slasher film in a very big way. CBS News' John Diaz has a look back at New York's place in horror movie history.
Freddy has Elm Street.
Hey, you guys, look at this.
Jason has Camp Crystal Lake. And Michael Myers has Haddonfield. Hollywood's most famous slashers have their favorite killing grounds. For Ghostface, that's usually Woodsboro, but in Scream 6, the action moves to New York City. Here's Ghostface in a bodega.
Guys?
And here, seen multiple times on a subway train. New York itself becoming a character.
See somebody in a ghost face mask in the suburbs and be like, okay, that's a little weird. See them on the subway and be like, they're doing their thing. They're headed to Times Square.
Pop culture expert Brian Balthazar says the move to New York breathes new life into the popular franchise.
So it kind of changes the rules of suspense and horror if you insert it in this place where anything can happen.
The movie directors have teased that the thrills are going to be more wild this time around, and trailers show the new city setting will factor into the action.
So used to people running through the woods and falling down and being caught up to by the killer. Taking this from the suburbs into the city, it changes all the places that we can be frightened, right? You've got bodegas, subways, alleyways, tall buildings.
It's not the first time a scary movie takes place in the Big Apple. New York has a rich history of horror. For example, there's the 1968 classic Rosemary's Baby and the 2000 satirical horror American Psycho. But Scream 6 is different.
It's not just a horror movie in New York, it's a slasher movie in New York, which is a bit of a different take. Right?
Ty Weinert is a writer for Collider and recently published this article about New York set horror movies. He says only few mainstream slasher movies actually take place in New York City, most notably Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan.
Stan, there is a maniac trying to kill us.
Welcome to New York.
When Ghostface Takes Manhattan, expectations are high.
Take on it would be they want to do something bigger. Like obviously when you say New York, it's as big as you can get.
Hello.
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right?
New York, new rules. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
It's for you.
Do we really, I don't know, does Jason 8 Takes Manhattan? I don't know if that really qualifies.
I don't know, this one looks scary. Scream 6 opens this Friday, March 10th. It's distributed by Paramount, the parent company of CBS 2.
It is good to see Courtney Cox back, right?
Yeah, always.
Ghostface.